Okay, so what I'd like to do is to start working on the engine mount. We do have to make some adjustments to make sure that the Kevlar cord will fit. It's pretty easy, but it's probably best to dry mount everything, make sure that everything fits first, then we'll just glue everything together. These are the two lines that they gave us. This line is where the engine hook goes in. This is at 2 1/4 inches down from the end. Yeah, that's fine. I don't see any issues with this. This one here is 7/8 of an inch. It's where the clip retainer goes on, but it's not completely clear exactly if it should go up to the line, go over the line, be behind it. Again, directions aren't really too clear on this. So what I want to do is to dry fit, and based on how everything fits, we're going to actually determine where to put that. If we slide it too far forward, we're going to have a problem getting the ring on and getting the nozzle on. So let me just go ahead and do that. Just very quickly, I'm going to cut the little notch in here. I just put the engine hook in. Okay, so that's, okay, let me extend this line so I can see it. Okay, so now what's going to happen is that we're going to have this particular retainer go on, so let's go ahead and slide that on. And again, it's not completely clear how far down this will go, but we'll just set it here for now. So now we just have this lined up with this line. I think we put glue on here and then we slide this up to this line. But again, we have to make sure that we have plenty of space for the engine ring and the nozzle to slide on. So that's something we have to be careful of. I'm going to check the spacing. I'm going to use the spacer that does not have the slot, because the other one's just going to fall right off. So this is eventually going to be on the end, but let's just slide this on here. And I'm going to put this back here. It's going to be somewhere around this area. But now let's look at the nozzle and say, okay, well, how does this fit? We want to put this on such that it goes through the center of the nozzle just a little bit. And then we want to line this up with our engine clip. Okay. So right now, I have the nozzle resting on the centering ring, resting on the engine clip retainer. And actually, my first guess on this was actually looks like dead on. If you notice, I don't know if you can see that in there, the engine tube is sticking through the throat of the nozzle just a little bit. And that's what we really need. And again, the problem I had with my other rocket was that this was back just a little bit, or just a little bit too much forward, and then when the nozzle went on, the tube was misaligned. I don't know. Okay, so it looks like this is actually a good fit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop at this point. Well, actually, first thing I want to do is I want to mark this. So this basically is the line that tells us where our clip retainer is going to go. And we also have this line telling us where the front centering ring is going to go. So go ahead and mark those. So this one, we know we want to slide it just over this line. For this one, we know we're going to slide it on. It's going to fit on here. And that this should stick through the nozzle by, it looks like maybe 1 millimeter. And that's about all we really need. And right now, it's a good fit. It's nice and secure. It looks good. It's stable. I really like this. And of course, the engine clip now can bend out. Again, this is why we have to have that little piece here cut out so that this engine clip will bend out, allow us to get the engine out. If you don't do that, you can't bend the engine clip out, and you just get the engine stuck inside. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this together, but I'm going to glue the slotted ring on the front, which is what we need. The slotted ring needs to go on here. And it's going to go right here. Now this, if you think about it, it's just kind of it springs off. So I'm going to put some glue on here, then I'm going to put the rubber bands around it, and it's going to pull it tight. And then I'm going to let that dry for probably good, maybe 20 minutes. So again, we got to make sure that
Please charge it in time.
Looks like I'm running out of battery here. We have to make sure that the engine clip can slide right through that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this, and I'll get back to you.